Good morning, kindred spirits, and welcome back. In today's video, I'm showing you the gorgeous autumn and Halloween items I got in my latest little shop. Good morning, kindred spirits, and welcome back. It's time to go and buy some school uniforms, and of course I couldn't help myself. I had to get my hands on some of the season's must-haves for autumn. I I did go a little bit crazy, but my haul isn't as big as last time's haul. So there's a few items I wanted to get my hands on that I managed to grab, and I thought I would share them with you. So the first store I went to was Tesco. Now, I've been seeing a few of these Tesco items all over social media, and I was desperate to get this first item. It happened this item was actually on the display, and I nicked it off the display because I couldn't find it anywhere else. And I got it to the counter, I got it to the cashier, and I said, I hope you don't mind, I took this off the display, it was the last one. And he said, no, that's absolutely fine. So I don't feel so bad. But isn't this stunning? It's going to go so beautifully with my sofa cushions. It's got a zip, which is really, really good, so you can take it off and you can wash it. But I just thought that was so lovely. And I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of like fuzzy. I had to have this. It was £9. It's washable, it comes with a good inner. I felt it was good value, and it'll go with everything that I have at the moment. So I was really happy to get my hands on that. They had a lot of items in Tesco's, but I've already got a lot of autumn stuff that I got in my last haul, and so I was a little bit selective about what I chose. So the next item I got was this mushroom spoon rest. Now, you guys want to know how crazy I am about mushrooms, and I had to have this. I bought myself a spoon rest for earlier on in the year. It was a bee one, and I broke it. So I was really gutted, and I was quite pleased to have this mushroom one. I quite like the grooves on that. It's not just plain. I don't remember how much this is. I'll put the prices on the screen when I find them. But yes, I needed a new spoon rest, so I'm quite pleased with that one. The next thing I got was this mug. It says, "You're the pumpkin to my spice." I don't know if you can really see that very well, but it's got pumpkins and autumn leaves and everything on. It's a latte glass, which is my poison, my drink of choice, and I thought that this would be perfect for making those lovely autumny drinks that I have been making recently. And I've also been seeing on social media some lovely coffee drinks that I wanted to try, so I thought I would get myself a nice tall mug where you can actually see the coffee inside, and you can see how the drink settles. Looks quite aesthetic, so I got that one. I think this was only £2.50, so it wasn't really that bad at all. Large selection of candles at the Tesco at Lakeside. Now, I've got quite a few candles, and I'm building up my store of wax melts, and I saw this Yankee Candle one. It says Yankee Candle Pumpkin Harvest Fragrance Wax Melts, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here, and it smells gorgeous, and it smells a little bit, it smells pumpkin-y and a little bit spicy, cinnamony, but also it smells kind of a little bit caramelly and a little bit buttery. So I really wanted to try those out, and these Yankee ones are really quite highly scented, so that the scent throw is quite big. So I thought I would give these a try, and these were £4. Next two items I got from Tesco were food-based. Now, there's two things I wanted to try. So the first item I got is I saw this Skinny Food & Co. maple syrup. Now, maple syrup, as you know, is quite high in calories because it's just sugar, really. And I thought to myself, for making coffees and things like that, if I wanted to make the, when you froth the milk with a bit of maple, I just thought it'll be nice to have. It'll be nice not to drink my calories. So if I can lower the calories of my coffee drinks and use some of that in the maple froth, or as a sort of a syrup to give a flavour in, it'll be a lot better. I can't remember exactly how much this was, but I'll put the price on the screen when I remember and when I get the receipt out. But this says sugar-free, gluten-free, fat-free, calorie-free, no added sugar, vegan-friendly. Good, good. A good shout really for when I'm making my coffees, or if I'm going to put it in my porridge in the morning, because it's coming to that time of the year when you want to get your porridge out in the morning. So that I thought was a good buy. I just hope it tastes nice. I think some of these sugar-free items really taste like horribly chemically, so I'm hoping that's a nice one. And then, not sugar-free, definitely not sugar-free, but I've seen a kind of an autumny kind of a little mix where people add things into a jar, like pretzels, Reese's chocolate peanut butter pieces, and they make a sort of a sweet and salty, chocolatey kind of autumn mix. And I thought that I would have a go at making my own version, and that is why I bought 2 of these peanut butter Reese's, the mini ones, and I thought those would go perfectly in that. Also, a couple of years ago, I'll leave the link somewhere, I made an autumn bark, which is chocolate with pretzels and Reese's peanut butter pieces and the mini cups as well, and it was absolutely divine. So I might have a go at that as well. So watch this space, because you'll see these coming up in a video soon. Next store I went into and bought a few items was Poundland. Isn't that cute? So it's time for some Halloween fun. Happy Halloween. Mickey in a pumpkin. I had to have it. I am a huge fan of Disney World, and I just love the bag, and I had to have it. I think it was £1.50. So they had another couple of prints as well, Halloweeny kind of, and autumny kind of ones, but this was my favorite, so I got this one. Go with the autumny kind of trail mix, or the autumny mix that I was just talking about. I got these Reese's peanut butter dipped pretzels. I've got some cinnamony, or I think they're cinnamon pretzels to go with it as well. So, and then I got these Rebels. When we were in London last month for my daughter's birthday, I went to M&M World and I got some orange M&Ms, and I wanted to add some chocolate ones as well. So these Rebels were perfect. Next thing I got is 4 hot chocolates, because when my daughter comes home from school in the autumn, she loves to have a warm hot chocolate. And when I saw these Boo Mellows, I had to have them. So these are vanilla flavored marshmallows, and they are in the shape of little ghosties and little pumpkins. So I thought those would be perfect for a hot chocolate. Next item I got, it doesn't look autumny or Halloweeny, but I've seen a YouTube tutorial and I really wanted to give this a try. So I think about 2 or 3 years ago, probably before the pandemic, I bought from Poundland 3 of those sort of foam carve your own kind of, was it polystyrene or foam? I can't remember. Carve your own pumpkins. Now, I haven't used them. They've been sat in my stash, and I saw this tutorial and I thought I need to give this a go. So this person took I don't think it was ceramic. I think it might have been ceramic. A large ceramic pumpkin, put hot glue on the top, and then put a plate on the top of that and used it as a serving dish, or as a sort of a cake stand or something. So when I was in Poundland, I picked this plate up. Now I quite like this cream here, and I wanted it to have a sort of a lip, because the other plates were sort of very sort of flattish, and I thought if I put 1, 2, 3 of those pumpkins underneath here, it would work as a really nice sort of little platter. So I'm going to give that a go. I'll show you how it turns out. It might be an absolute disaster, but it might work well. And I thought that'll be a nice little sort of a DIY to try. So that was the idea of getting this plate. It was £2.50 this plate, I think. I have been collecting autumn and Halloween mugs. You know how much I love an autumn mug, and I couldn't help myself. This mug is going to be a little friend for Casper. Casper is the beautiful little mug that I got on Casper is the beautiful little mug that I bought from Georgina K Designs. I'll leave a link down to her shop down below in the description box. But this little ghostie is just too gorgeous for words. So he's going to be the friend to my little Casper mug. I don't know what I'm going to call him, but he is just too gorgeous and I had to have him. If you have an idea of what I could call him, can you leave a comment down below and let me know what you think I should call this beautiful little mug. But he was just too precious to leave behind. And continuing with the ghosty theme, because I like Halloween, but I don't like the really scary kind of decorations and the, you know, I like sort of cutesy kind of decorations, or maybe sort of more innoxious decorations. So that is why I like the ghosties, but that is why I picked up this little fellow. He is so gorgeous, and he's a wax melter, which will be fantastic. I couldn't resist him. I had to have him. I believe he was £1.50, but he is just too cute for words, and I thought it would be brilliant for some autumny or Halloween wax melts. Another 2 items from Poundland. The first one is these drinks pouches. It says Creepy Town drinks pouches, full with your own spooky drinks. The first one says alien blood, the second one is zombie brain juice, and the third one is drinking blood. Sounds really crazy. There's a little funnel there that you can actually fill up with your own drinks. It sounds really crazy, but I thought this would be a fun little item to give for my daughter. Because we're South African, we sometimes go to the South African shop and buy some of their squash juices. And one of the squash juices that we sometimes buy is a cream soda one, and it happens to be green. And every time my daughter takes this green juice to school in this clear bottle and she starts drinking some of her juice, her friends think that she's drinking washing up liquid. So I thought it'd be really quite funny if she could fill up a couple of these and take them into school with some of her green juice, or maybe I'll buy some green Kool-Aid. Some blue Kool-Aid, and we can fill up some of those and it'll just be a bit of a laugh. So I thought you might get a kick out of those. And the last thing I bought from Poundland, which I thought was just so funny. I don't know about you, but recently life has felt like each week feels like it's been 2 weeks long, and each day feels like it's been a Monday. So when I saw this mug, I laughed out loud and I had to buy it. One of the Sanderson sisters, and it says, "Another Monday makes me sick." And I thought that was just perfect. I may use this in my Monday morning meeting at work. And this was, I think this was, I want to say £1.50, but I may be wrong. Next, we went into Primark. We were getting some items for my daughter for school, and we went into Primark, and I couldn't resist this mug. You'll see why in a second. Seriously, guys. He is adorable. He is a little mushroom mug. I mean, just the cuteness overload of this mug is just unbelievable. This little mug was £3.50. Now, I've been after that sort of Sassy and Belle mug. It looks like a mushroom on the bottom, and on the top it's got the toadstool top. I've been after that mug, but I don't want to pay like £12 or £15 for it. And when I saw this little one, I was like, that's it, I'm having this mug. I'm not leaving the store without this mug. So I absolutely love him, and I can't wait to start drinking out of this gorgeous little mug. I'm thinking hot chocolate, whipped cream, a few little marshmallows. That is exactly my kind of mug. And then the last store I went into was Home Bargains. Well, I did go into the other stores, don't get me wrong. I did go into some of the other stores, but I just didn't buy anything because like I said, I've already got quite a few items. So I went into Home Bargains, and this is what I bought. So first of all, we do like a bit of maple syrup around here, and not everybody likes the sugar-free. So I did get one of these maple syrups. These are really not badly priced. I think they're $3.49, and it is absolute 100% pure maple syrup. So from Canada, I thought we needed to get one of those. Next, I got one of these Wickford and Co. pumpkin chai wax melts. These smell a little bit more cinnamony than the other wax melts I got, but it's a bit more pumpkiny as well. So there's a tiny dash of clove in here, I think. I liked it. It didn't smell overpowering. Sometimes I find with wax melts and autumn candles, they either smell overpoweringly sweet or overpowering on the clove. And I know that, I mean, the clove, it just smells like a dentist to me. You know, those kind of old-fashioned things you used to use on your teeth, that sort of those drops that just absolutely awful. And that's what it reminds me of. And that, again, that they're just so reasonable at Home Bargains. And last, from Home Bargains, and last item on my haul was this mug. Now, it's one of my life goals to get all 3 of the mugs in the set, but I couldn't find any others but this one. Now, I was really disappointed actually in Home Bargains, because I'm seeing an explosion on social media of all the autumny goodness, all the Halloweeny stuff, and my Home Bargains had one little shelf like this, and most of it was Halloween masks and just practically nothing. I was not impressed. After I'd driven 40 minutes to get there, I was not impressed. But I finally got hold of this mug. It says Snuggle Season. I love the tartan. I've actually picked up from a charity shop a gorgeous tartany tablecloth and placemats, and I love this tartan. I've been wanting these mugs for ages. Snuggle Season with a little squirrel on the top of it, and I can't wait. I'm hoping that during the season I'll be able to pick up the other 2 in the set, but I had to have this little fellow, this little mug with this little squirrel on. I'm just actually, you know what, for a minute I thought to myself, somebody's going to have an eye out with this little squirrel, but it doesn't seem to affect how you would drink out of the mug. So that's the last item in my haul today. I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful for everyone who has been watching videos, liking, commenting, and just joining me on this journey on YouTube. I'm really so grateful for you guys. Every morning I wake up and I just, I check for the comments and I reply back, and it's just been so lovely to build a cozy community. I know that shopping videos are not necessarily the most cozy, but I do love a little mosey around the shops, and I'm really trying to make videos that I enjoy, and to have my YouTube channel be a place where I can indulge in all the little things I enjoy in life. And I do love a mosey around the shops, and I do love a little haul, and I just thought I would share this with you. I've got some videos coming up during the rest of the week, some shop with me videos, some of the items I've seen in the shops, and I wanted to share with you because there are some gorgeous items out there. But until next time, friends, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for leaving a thumbs up and liking the video and commenting and subscribing. It really does mean the world to me. So until next time, friends, keep calm and be cozy.